Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite fragrances for the month of August. I decided not to do too many this month, I chose 4, but they're fragrances that just really made me happy, put a smile on my face, and I was really obsessed with wearing. So if you'd like to know what fragrances I love this month, then keep watching. First one I want to talk about is the fragrance that I got for myself for my birthday, and it's Xerjoff Ibitira. This is a beautiful rose iris, just gorgeous creation. I absolutely love it. And when I was deciding what to get for myself for my birthday, I was between different things. I was thinking about getting Neo, getting Rose Extreme from Michelef, and a variety of other different fragrances, but I decided I wanted to get something I'd wear all the time. I was really on this huge iris kick, and I just love rose. And I've been wanting to add Xerjoff fragrances to my collection for a very long time, so I figured this would be the perfect bottle to add to my collection. And I'm still really happy with my purchase, absolutely love it. It's really, really gorgeous, and just overall, it's just classy, sophisticated. It's very elegant, but it's also really easy to wear as well. Beautifully blended, just quality juice. Love the presentation, love the little meteorite that comes with it. Everything about this was absolutely perfect, and every time I wear this, it puts a giant smile on my face. So this has definitely been one of my favorite fragrances that I got and have been wearing in August. Next up is a fragrance from Penn Halligan, and this is a classic. It's been around forever, and I've enjoyed it since I've been wearing it, and I've just been reaching for it and loving it, and it's just absolutely fantastic, and it's the Hammam and Bouquet. Now this is a beautiful, kind of somewhat musky spice, just very effervescent, clean, beautiful scent. It's just really, really beautiful, really unique, very classic. It smells very old world, and I think that's what I love the most about this. Even though it's been very hot, even though it's been extremely humid and gross in Florida, I still sometimes want to smell spice. Sometimes I want to smell musky, and I really love heavy fragrances, but they're really hard to wear in the heat and humidity. And this one has all the beauty of a heavy fragrance while still being very effervescent and sheer and light on the skin. It's really beautiful. This is described as a masculine fragrance. To me, this smells like a distinguished older gentleman, what he would smell like. There's something very sexy and familiar about this. I really love it. I'm going to be doing a full review on this one very soon, so stay tuned for that. But overall, love Hammam Bouquet. It's one of my favorites from Penn Halligan, and I've just been wearing it a ton. Just yawning all over the place. I'm so tired. Hi. Next up is a fragrance in a house that either you love or you don't. It's very polarizing, but I'm completely enraptured by this fragrance. And it's Madrona from House of Matriarch. Now, what I like most about this is that it's got some of my favorite elements of fragrances in there, and it just wears really beautifully on my skin. I know some people have issues with longevity. I didn't have any issues with this, but that doesn't mean what other people say is incorrect. As always, when it comes with fragrances, specifically expensive fragrances, always sample it first to make sure it's going to last on your skin and wear really nicely. But this wore on my skin so beautifully, you guys. It just was aromatic, and the lavender in this was exquisite, and I loved the woodsy notes. So this was a fragrance first impression, and I immediately picked up a bottle of this. Really love it. I've been wearing it a lot. In fact, I was so excited to wear the sample. I wore through it really quickly, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a bottle. So I picked this up right away. Love it so much. Again, this is probably, I've tried a few others from House of Matriarch. I'm really enjoying all of them, but for some reason, this one right here is just resonating with me. Just the lavender and the wood, and it's just very whimsical, and I just love that. So yeah, really enjoying this fragrance. Last, and certainly not least, I did a lot of traveling this month, and by a lot, I was out of town for like a week. Little less than a week. And that's a lot for me, because I usually don't go out of town, because I'm work from home, and My business trips are usually to like an event, a convention, or a conference that's like 5 miles away at the convention center. So for me, going out of town is always a treat. We went to Orlando to visit friends and family. We went to Epcot and walked around. And whenever I travel, I always want to bring with me like 10 fragrances, even if I'm only going to be out of town for like 3 or 4 days. So I always have to like pare it down and just bring the ones that are more performance and less like inspiring, like more logical choices. So I'm always very picky about the fragrances I bring. And when I'm going to a theme park, specifically Epcot, in their World Showcase, like in their in the Italy and France pavilion, they have beautiful setups of fragrances. I posted a whole bunch of pictures on my Instagram if you want to check them out. So I'm always very careful about what I wear because I know I'm going to be spraying fragrances. I'm going to be hot and sweaty and it's just a long day and I just want to smell nice. So I usually bring Molecule 1. It's my go-to first frag I pack whenever I travel. But another one I always love to bring, and for this trip specifically, it was a workhorse, was the body spray version of Neroli Portofino. And this is most definitely a fragrance this month. I've also worn this a few other times, not when I was out of town. Now, I love the classic Neroli Portofino. I own it. But for me, when it comes down to reapplying, or when it comes down to if I'm going to be out and sweating through my clothes, or if I'm going to the gym, or anything like that, these sprays are amazing. Specifically this one. I love it. So when I was sweating, I can throw this in my bag. It's not glass. It's not going to break when I drop my bag 6 or 7 times like I always do. I can reapply it throughout the day. It smells really, really nice. And overall, this is just something I always like bringing with me when I travel. So since I haven't traveled in forever, and I finally got out of town for a few days, this was something I was really happy to bring and enjoyed wearing. So this was definitely something I was reaching for a lot last month. That's it, guys. That's my favorite fragrances for the month of August. I'd love to know what you guys think of these fragrances, good or bad. Do you have good experiences with any of these? Do you have bad experiences with any of these? I'd love to know what you guys thought. Feel free to be completely honest and open. Let me know in the comment section below. I'd also love to know what your favorite fragrances were this month. What were you reaching for? What were you really liking? Or what didn't work for you? Let me know. I always like reading and discovering what you guys recommend and say and do and all that fun stuff. So again, let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, if you like my fragrance videos, specifically fragrance favorites and reviews and things like that, remember to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe, because it's free and I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye!